Happy Valentine's Day, my beauties. It is time to go out and get your man if you ain't got one. Let him find you though. But let's go ahead and get into it, honey. So what we're gonna start off with, as always, is a clean and moisturized face. I am using here the MAC Painterly Pot, and I'm gonna use that as a base all over my eyelid. And I always blend that with my fingers. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm blending. The next thing I do is lay, well, this one I'm laying down some tape so I can have me a clean edge. And in my Morphe 35C palette, I am using a tan orange color that always gives me warmth to my look. And then in that same palette, I'm going to use a burgundy, a very light burgundy, and I'm going to use that right below that transition color, but I'm going to buff it out a little bit. As you see me doing it. And then in that palette, that same palette, I'm taking a deeper burgundy with a more defined blending brush, and I buff that into my crease. Now the palette that I'm using for the color that's on, that pinkish looking color that's on my eyelid, that is a newer palette I got from the hair store, so I'll put that in the description box below. With the more defined brush, I'm back into that Morphe 35C palette, and I am picking up more of a purple burgundy looking color just to give my outer edge a more defined look, and I'm going to buff that out with that blending brush to just blend it in. With that same brush and that same 35C palette, I am going into the black and I'm blending that in my outer V. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it went a little blurry. I know y'all saw that because I did. So yeah, girl, you see what I'm doing. I'm just blending here. And that is a pink glitter from Mica. They always send me to the mall. They always ask me to do your hair and stuff and your makeup. So I just like, no honey, let me get that glitter though. But there is no specific way that I'm putting this on my eyelid. I'm just laying it down because it's just there for sparkle. Just to get your man. Now this is a cream, not a cream, but a liquid. It's not a liquid, I think it's a cake eyeliner that I'm using, but you activate it with liquid. And there's my Tyra Beauty product, the dual pencil that she have, and I use that in the color black. Underneath my waterline, well, let's skip back with the product that was left on that eyeliner brush. I am using that to make a more cat eye. Underneath the waterline, I am using that same burgundy from that 35C Morphe palette, and I'm just buffing that out underneath my eye just to mimic what's on in my crease. So this was a new primer that I used, but it's absolutely amazing. I do not know the name. I don't have it in front of me, but it will be in the description box below. But it was amazing, y'all. I just have to tell you that. Now, because I have that big ass pimple there, I have to color correct. Because, yeah, that was just cramping my style, and my face has just been going through all kinds of stuff. And because I be up at night, you know, I always got to color correct these bags, baby. So that's what you see me doing here. And then you're going to see that I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus to moisturize my face to prime it for this cream foundation. Whenever I'm using creams, I like it to glide on, so that's why I take time with my skincare before I even get my makeup look started. So with creams, I do always spread it out with a foundation brush, and then once I place how much product I want on my face, then I go over it with a beauty blender to make it become seamless and flawless. So right now I'm just placing the product. I lost the footage of when I used the beauty blender, but that's what I do after I do this piece here, is I take the beauty blender and I just make sure that it's pat into my skin. And then all of a sudden, like boom, the footage is gone. Like, what do you do that at? Like, really look it up? Like, what? Okay, so in my RCMA Foundation palette, I am using a deeper foundation just for my contour. And then I'm going to blend that with my beauty blender. And I'm always singing. can't sing a lick, but I be singing. Who gonna check me? Nobody. Look, don't it look like I be singing? Oh, girl. But if you heard the audio, oh, you would be so mad. Oh, you'll be so mad. You know what? I don't ever. Oh, I know what I was saying. No, I don't. I lied. I don't know what I was saying. But you can just continue to blend that in. And then now, in that same RCMA palette, I am using a lighter color for my highlight. Now in the Anastasia palette, I always use all of those browns at the bottom because I love them all, and that's what I use to set my face, because I set my face in sections because I don't like a lot of powder. And then I'm using the Van Nuys banana powder to set every place I place for the highlight. And then I'm going to go underneath my contour to make my contour pop more on my cheekbones. Now this is my Essence mascara. It's $3.99, y'all, but it is thebomb.com. That is a generic palette that I'm using. It will be in the description box below. Now I always set with the Fix Plus, and then I let it just dry just a little bit, and then I'll hurry up and pop my highlight over it because it makes it shine more. And yeah, girl, go get your man. This is the look. Those earrings, I will have where I got those at in the description box below. And my dress I did get from the Windsor Fashion Store here in Brandon, Florida. But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. This be Valentine's Day, V-Day, Bay Day, whatever you want to call it. Self-care day, self-love day. Get into it, honey. And if you ain't got your man, that's alright. Kiss and make up with yourself. But as always, guys, it's always a pleasure. Just go ahead and just like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back